What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. I'm feeling connected right now. Feeling really good. I'm having a lot of energy coming through me. I'm feeling very inspired. I don't know, I just feel good. I feel real good. So there's this message that has been coming up a lot, and I think some of you who are into this will be highly aware of what I'm about to talk about. But for some of you who aren't, it was a huge epiphany for me. I mean, like a mind-changing epiphany. And that is knowing or learning about limiting beliefs. And I just want to tell you something. And I'm sorry to my mom out there or anybody else. Fuck your limiting beliefs. Let me tell you, fuck your limiting beliefs. Fuck my limiting beliefs. Those things are they're prisons. They're complete prisons. And they're not who you really are. So for anybody who doesn't know what a limiting belief is, it's essentially a belief that you have in your head that limits yourself. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but so I had so many limiting beliefs. I still have them. Obviously, it's going to be a process, and I try to conquer them and move past and do all these types of things. But I had limiting beliefs about, what type of person I would become financially. I had limiting beliefs of the type of person I could be in the workplace, how high I could go, how much I could achieve, all of these other aspects. So limiting beliefs about how good of a parent I could be, limiting beliefs about, anything, what kind of car, the nice car I could drive. So some of those are materialistic, whatever, but they're limiting beliefs that I had about myself. And I didn't realize that they were limiting beliefs. I thought they were realities. I thought it was really who I was. So what I was doing without even knowing it is I was shaping my destiny by limiting myself. And the thing that really kind of transcended for me and made me almost have, or did have, what they call a mystical experience is when all of a sudden I realized that limiting beliefs weren't real. They were something that were put on us growing up, something that we internalized and accepted as being truth before our brains could even comprehend what we're accepting to be truth. And then we hold on to them for a lot of our lives. Mine's 39 years I held on to my limiting beliefs. Everything that I did in my life was in spite of myself. I always felt like I was an imposter. I always felt that I wasn't capable. I didn't have the beliefs to think that I deserved or could accomplish large things. I always thought it was for somebody else. Somebody else was born more gifted. This person had better circumstances. My destiny is to do this, and I'm happy with that. I was settling, but I wasn't ever really happy. And then all of a sudden I heard the topic. I heard somebody talking about limiting beliefs, and it changed my life because it clicked. And I understood that these limiting beliefs and these things that were happening to me were not real, were not reality. They were things that I had constructed in my brain in the way I felt that kept me in a prison from accomplishing what I'm supposed to accomplish. And once I realized that, my whole world opened up. My whole world opened up. Possibilities everywhere. And I started searching and believing and thinking about things that would actually fill my soul up without feeling limited. I started dreaming big. I started thinking big. I started thinking outside the box. And I think anybody who's gone through it, or if you haven't gone through it, you can think about how huge of a change that would be to break out of that quote unquote prison of your mind. It's like, whoosh, like holy shit. Everything that I've been living, the way that I was living was an illusion. It wasn't true. It was false. It was something that I put on myself and I constructed from when I was young. And so, what I challenge you to think about is what are your limiting beliefs? They're not real. They're not reality. You can do whatever you want. What's your passion? What's that thing that's inside of you that's talking to you that you never bring up, that you don't talk to other people about? What is it? That's your truth. That's what you should be doing. Don't tap those down. You are meant for huge shit. Do not think you're meant for small shit. You are meant for huge shit. Every single one of us. I know that. I've seen it. I feel it. It's the truth. And I hope that you can understand that all of these things that make you doubt yourself is not real. It's constructs that you've placed in your brain that limit your potential. Remember that. Break free of your limiting beliefs and your world will change. Believe in yourself. Believe that things are possible for you, huge things. I don't care. I'm not talking about being a billionaire. I'm not talking about having a private jet. I'm talking about doing your purpose, doing what makes you happy. The only thing that's stopping you is yourself. Promise you. When I heard that and I figured it and it clicked, it went like, think of like these epiphanies. Some of you have had them. I mean, I think we've all had them in our lives, but think of it like, the best way I can explain it for people who maybe haven't had the experience yet is think about like a math problem, or think about something deep that you've heard somebody say, and at first it didn't click and you didn't get it. And then all of a sudden it clicks. And all of a sudden you understand. It's a complicated math problem. You worked your way through. All of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I get it. That's exactly how these epiphanies or these breakthroughs come. Like, you work at it, you think about it, and then all of a sudden, boom, they burst open and they're not there anymore. And the illusion that you had, you realize was false. So listen, you guys, go after your dreams. Nothing limits you but yourself. I'm not saying you could all go run a 100-meter dash and win a gold medal at the Olympics. I mean, let's be realistic. But what I'm talking about is that core feeling you have inside of you that you don't ever allow out because you don't feel worthy. You don't feel like you deserve it. It's bullshit. You do. You are worthy and you deserve it, and you should go after it. All right, guys, have a good Sunday. Peace.